Justin Chapman. Mike Chapman, and it's a pick six. Phenomenal start to the game, offensively and defensively. Mike Chapman, we had like 6 pick sixes a season ago. That's our first one of the year. All right, welcome back to Baylor Season 2, Episode 3. Baylor, not Episode 3, Episode 2 of Baylor Season 2. Of course, just to recap last episode, of course, we had a crazy game against Oregon. A domination against a now 2-3 Washington, who was, when we played them, number 6. Now they've fallen off completely. And Oregon is now 2-1. They were number, I think, 5 when we played them. We're number 3. And they have, of course, have won 2 straight since losing to us. And there, because we were their first game, we were their opener. It was a home opener and they lost. And I thought we should have lost that game, but our defense just got destroyed and talked through it by D'Anthony Thomas the whole time. But again, I played with him like that in my Oregon Dynasty. He's that unstoppable. He truly is. But given that we only held him to 30, and that same D-line who got ran on the whole game just clutched up and consistently got after Mariota. We sacked him like 6 times that game. And McGee got a crucial 4th and 4 sack that basically ended the game. And so, again, our defense showing life that was not there a season ago. And then we completely shut down Notre Dame, who's now 4-1. So that's a very good win. Because Notre Dame was number 5 when we played them. It's been 2 weeks. They fall to number 9. But they're 4-1. And we just dominated them in the worst way possible. Our defense played phenomenal. Our defensive coordinator, Jay Bateman, is a cheat code. He's the best defensive coordinator in the game. He's with us in Florida State Dynasty Season 2. We're locked down in Florida State defense, and he is he's literally turning the ship around. Because I was super unhappy in that championship win against Georgia a year ago, but we gave up over 40 when we could have avoided that and only, held Georgia to like 20s, the mid-20s, high 20s. 40 plus in the championship game, which was stupid. But Jay Bateman is the Batman, and he's turning things around. He's what's that dude's name? Patrick Bateman, right? Is it Patrick Bateman or Christian Bale? No, yeah, Patrick Bateman. So the Batman is changing things here at Baylor under Art Briles, and we are now a defensive program. And in this episode, we'll play undefeated Texas Tech, Kansas State, OSU, and Iowa State. In this episode, nothing new with recruiting. In terms of rankings, we are now the number 1 team in the nation, and we were never number 1 this early on, ever under Art Briles. That's something we officially achieved as a milestone this season. Ohio State is number 2, Nebraska is 3, USC 4, Oregon's 5, Clemson is 6, VTech 7, A&M is 8, Notre Dame is 9, and Michigan is 10. In terms of, it's too early to check conference standings yet. That really just started. Seastruck should be first. No, he's not. He got bumped by Trey Mason. That's right, Trey Mason and Jordan Marshall, the duo, the read option duo at Auburn. So in 2013, miraculously led them to that championship game where they would lose to Florida State. But, not surprised that he is first. Don't see him too often, though, in simulation in these dynasties with these rosters. This is like the 6th team we've played with the exact same rosters. I've not seen his name come up once. First time seeing him, so State Trump is 2nd in the voting. I'm pretty sure he'll win it if he keeps playing consistent. He did get outplayed by Thomas, but Thomas was the one who lost, and Seastrunk had a good amount of yards still, and we won that game. So take a look at the rankings. We are 1st in total defense. That's something we've never accomplished, ever. I don't think that we've ever accomplished that in Baylor program history. And under Art Briles, because of the Batman, Jay Bateman. We are the best defense in the nation. 32nd against the run and 1st against the pass. But it's still the 3rd game of the season. So it's one thing to be ranked like this once and it'd be a fluke or coincidence. It's another to maintain this level of play throughout the entire season. So we're 8th in points. So we get almost 40. They get almost 40 as well. They're 11. So this could be a shootout. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully, we continue to play stifling defense. So this is a home game for Texas Tech. Last year, it was a neutral site game for some reason. I have no idea why. But it's a home game for Texas Tech this year. Here in Jones AT&T Stadium. For Texas Tech in real life, just got done. Well, they didn't just get done, but earlier this year in 2026, they got blanked by, I believe, Oregon. They didn't score a single point. They lost. I forgot the score, but they got embarrassed by Oregon in the playoffs. So Oregon would turn around and get embarrassed. Could say objectively even worse by Indiana in the 2026 college football playoffs. But Texas Tech did win a Big 12 championship. So, it's 2014, so they would have to wait 12 years to be relevant in football again. So, again, they're going to go up tempo, no huddle. We've faced countless up tempo offenses before. This isn't anything new. I saw that coming from a mile away. CPU loves that route to that out route to the sideline. Washington, no huddle. Oregon, no huddle. Notre Dame, no huddle. Every team we play, there's no huddle. So they get almost 40 a game. So that's going to be a challenge to keep them under. And we didn't even get to pick a play there. Oh, Bird, if you would have kept at it, that would have been yours. And I didn't even get a chance to play. They threw that same out route to Amaro. Texas Tech is on the move. I knew they'd be the fastest out of all the teams we played. We're there though. To only get 2 yards, but that's something we need to get better at is run defense. We need to get better at run defense. We were good against, Notre Dame, good against Washington. Oregon was just the only outlier. So that's how it is. And they go right down the field and score. That's fine because Notre Dame did the exact same thing and then they got shut down. So once our D line wakes up, they'll start, wrecking the offense as they've done so far this season. We're going to get C-Struck involved. And I didn't pay attention because that was 3rd and 1, and we did not get it. Wow, I wasn't even paying attention. And we go 3 and out. Good punt, though. And Scott literally dives head first, and that's a recipe for a concussion. So they're come out. Okay, love you. Have fun, Kaden. Oh, it was a screen and just thrown away. Got to be thrown backwards, and Burt is going to miss. How do these people keep getting open? That's a backwards pass, and that's 10 yards. Bookman stays home. It's a loss of 3. Griffin, the freshman, making the play. Keontae Griffin. I'm telling you, our secondary. They got younger. But they got better. Like, our secondary is playing better than Morgan and Williams. And I could have intercepted that with Hager. And Texas Tech goes 3 and out. So again, that read option that they called ruined their drives. And they go 3 and out. Maybe we figured them out already on offense. Norwood back deep to return. Not had a punt return for a touchdown yet. And for that C-Strunk. If I didn't step in front of that, that was picked off. Saints are breaking tackles. It's 9. Linwood's going to pick up the first. And we're going to slow the game down, shoot the clock, eat the clock, 1 time of possession. So Texas Tech won't reach 40 points like they usually do. Road spinning. They'll get 10. They took away Rhodes. I was going to, throw that, but the safety was there. And reduction doesn't work. We'll see if our buck sweep play works, though. That's usually our play. And something, and it does. Lachey Strong spinning around that defender who had us dead to left or dead to his right, and we score. Our defense just needs to buckle down. That's all they got to do. I know it. That's all they've done is just throw to the outside like that. They've done nothing else. Yeah, I took away the out route, but we gave up, the middle. And Griffiths got stuck in a blocking animation and couldn't make a play on that. But the field does shrink right here, though. The field shrinks. They can only run so many plays. Okay, so Texas Tech is going to be unstoppable, apparently, on offense. So, okay. We're going to be in a quarter defense then. We're going to switch up. We're going to switch up. And we literally muff the kickoff return. We're not getting any pressure. We're not getting any tackles for loss. It's just positive play after positive play. And what an annoying way to end the first quarter after giving up a touchdown. Petty going to get 4. And it's incomplete. Okay, so I think this is one of those games where it's leaning towards Texas Tech. So here's the switch we're going to make. Nope, get out of this. We're going to go high formation, nickel. We're going to go quarter on. If they want to be up tempo and relentlessly fast, we're going to go quarter. Yeah. Stay in quarter. They passed it 13 more times than they've run it. Singleton, you could have intercepted that. That was your interception, Singleton. It was yours. Oh, he didn't get there. Hager tackled him short. 4th and 2. What do they do? And they're going to go for it. The FB run. Time out. We're going to play mind games. We're going to disrupt the rhythm. Now they're going to punt. Yeah, right. We don't believe you. You're going to run the ball, and we're going to be ready for it. Try me. Come on. And so look at that. The 5-head play. The CPU had its mindset that I wouldn't call a timeout and disrupt its logic and its rhythm to go for it there. We flip the script. We do something that it didn't account for, which call a timeout, and they changed their mind. As we threw it, and it didn't matter. Corey Coleman. Telling you, I played this game for so long, man. I played this game for 13 years. I'm an expert. I'm a pro. And I just, the buttons kind of all became just one button. And it's the second time we've been sacked. The jet sweep worked. BJ Allen got 21. I had a feeling it would. Now they're in a 2-man under defense because of that. The matter, C-Struck. Look at them diving the moment I spin. No, that needs a replay. The moment I spun, he leaps at me. Watch. Look at this. He's engaged in a block. He's engaged, nowhere near me. But the moment I start spinning, he instantly disengages, leaps, and tackles me. He's not anywhere near me. He's not. He is literally blocked. The moment I start spinning, he lunges at me. Like it triggers an animation. So our defense has just allowed us to kind of hang around. I really wish Rhodes didn't jump there, but anyway, we hung around in the Oregon game because our defense, we got timely stops. And Notre Dame game, of course, we hung around in the first, and then we just completely jumped on them, never looked back. Someone's going to get beat deep, though. Why that was off Petty's back foot, I don't know. Why it was accurate at the same time when it's usually not, I am even more clueless on that. Not what I intended, but C-Struck caught it, and it's a first down. So they're in his zone, and we exploit that and give it to Allen. Seastrunk up the middle, another touchdown for him. And the game is tied again. So, get in that defense. Get in that quarter defense. Nope. That's where he wanted to go, was that slant. If they start running the ball more, we're going to have to switch back into a four-man front if they start doing that. I'm there with Singleton, and he threw it anyway. He throws that out of bounds. Nobody open there. 3rd and 2. Please stop him. He stopped. Bryce Hanger. And Texas A&M for the 2nd straight time goes 3 and out. We made an adjustment on defense, and it's paid off. They've been stifled so far all of a sudden. Chess. It's chess, not checkers. It's a chess match. What is this defensive? They have 3 people in the box. Well, I don't know what you expected, A&M, or not A&M, Texas Tech. You had like 2 people on your defensive front. Of course, that's a touchdown. Like, genuinely, what did you think was going to be the result? You had 2 people. You had 2 people in your whole defensive line. And Lasay Cedar breaks the record. Longest touchdown run, 80 yards, most since 1990 from Kansas. Genuinely, what did the Red Raiders think was going to happen? They had 2 people. And they had 2 wide people on the edge. Like, you're just asking to give up a long rushing touchdown. Asking. And we have completely snatched the momentum. Completely. The Texas Tech was following a script, and it was an upset script, unstoppable on offense. We have completely just shut all that down. We've behaved in a way that the CPU has not accounted for. We've switched things up, threw in wrinkles, and right now they're fumbling. Can't give that up, though. I think we scored too soon, but had to score a touchdown there. It was too appealing. I don't know why I can't pick a play. Go zone. We need more pressure, though. Coach Jakes. And it's knocked away by Marquis Scott. Really wanted it to be picked off. Fine, though. Oh, that's what they're going to do? That's what they're going to do? A draw? And he's going to glitch around and break tackles? That's what we're going to do, game? You figured out you can't really pass on me when I'm in this defense, so you're going to try to sneak running plays on me? Shameless. Right there, and that's why the CPU dropped it. I was right there. I got no animation. A sack would be phenomenal right now. And we don't get it, but he throws it away. We almost did. So 3rd and 10. I don't know if they're in field goal range. They probably are. What's the tight end going to do? He's short. It's another decision for Texas Tech. They're calling timeout. We're going to mess with him. Now what do they do? We're going to go for it. With the pass. What is that? He just threw it off his back foot, and it was somehow caught. How is that accurate if you're throwing it off your back foot? That's ridiculous. We had them. Love how he just avoids the tackle right there. We need to buckle down right here. Yeah, he could. He was about to do it that time, and Sean Oakman didn't give him the time to do it. And he was under pressure again. All that just to settle for a field goal, Texas Tech. And so if we get the ball to start the second half, that's important. So we have 25 seconds left in a timeout. You know, we could have had 3, but those 2 timeouts, you know, made them force a field goal. So I'm happy with that. Oh, Owen was open. He was. He was. I mean, he changed the play. Oh! Same strike. I had to use or catch it, or else I was picked. Bad throw from Petty. It was done on purpose by the game. 17 seconds. Come on. You don't have time, Petty. Snap the ball. Snap the ball. We have 1 timeout. And Texas Tech has exactly one timeout, and all they need is 10 yards, and they're in field goal range. I mean, he was open. It was underthrown. No, why would you always get tackled somehow with exactly 1 second? And because we weave and miss on the screen, they get a chance to kick a field goal. They better miss. And they do. When you whiffed on the screen, it was a for sure punt or a loss. Eddie has thrown an interception in every game so far this season. In every game, he's thrown a pick. D-Strunk has 134, 3 touchdowns. Oh, how are they getting pressure and we're not? Because 67 and 74 just don't block. That's how. Wide open, Goodley. Gonna throw that to Goodley again. He's got the first. Someone's got to be open. Just throw it away. They've been in the backfield art this entire game. Throwing it to Coleman, who breaks the tackle. Coleman scores. He shed a tackle, and he's in the end zone. Corey Coleman. Touchdown. The first passing touchdown of the game. And we take the biggest lead of the game by 11. And this game felt like Texas Tech. I keep wanting to call them A&M because I played A&M so much throughout these dynasties with these rosters. But it feels like Texas Tech, the game felt like it was scripted in their favor. Nope, we're going to get in that same defense. We're going to get in that same defense, that quarter look that they've not really figured out yet. Yeah, I knew that's what they were doing. They can't figure out how to pass with it, so they're going to try to start running the football now. Do it again. Yep. This time we brought the blitz. Bring the blitz, and it's still again 21. Let's do it again. We got him that time. It's a loss.
Loss of 3 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd and 13.
It's incomplete. Great coverage from Howard to break it up. And it's 3rd and 13. Texas Tech is 0 for 5 on 3rd down conversions. They're terrible. Won't even get it off. And I'm telling you, this defense that we've switched in the quarter has completely clamped them up. And they have to punt. We got pressure with just a 3-man front because that's how good our defensive line is. And Texas Tech, again, we've thrown a wrinkle. We switched up. They thought we would stay in the 4-2-5. The CPU thought that we would. We did not. We changed. We evolved. And Texas Tech has simply struggled since. On the flip side, they're struggling with our offense. 16 more for C-Strong. We'll go the other way then. Yeah, they thought we would go that way. We did not. We went to the right. You keep doing things that the CPU cannot predict. Oh, Penning dropped it. Again, why did you have to spin, Penning? Just catch it normally. You don't need to spin and do all that. It's going to be caught by Coleman. Great catch. Went up and got it. Look at him sprinting, doing all that just to get juked out of his shoes. We're running the offensive perfection right now. This is exactly what we need to do. And 67 got in my way. Oh, keep running it. They have no answer. Keep running the ball. They have no answer. Glenwood will get about 3. And if we score here, Texas Tech is going to be in panic survival mode. They're in danger of getting blown out if we score right here. Oh, yeah, we're going to score right here. Oh, he almost did. 11 more for C-Strunk. Who's got 201. C-Strunk breaking tackles and is in the end zone. His 4th. So again, Texas Tech has just been dumbfounded by our move to switch in a quarter defense. They have no answers for it so far. None. Let's throw the other way, and it's a big-time loss. Naheem Grant loses 7. Sam Okuwachi was sprinting out there. We're gonna call a timeout to make sure that they punt and don't go into the next quarter trying to change their mind. We're going to force them to make a decision right here and now. It's not going to be enough. We'll call another timeout, too. We're going to win the game. It's okay if I blow these timeouts. I want to make sure that they punt the ball. And we have just completely thrown off their rhythm. Completely. We should have opened the game in a quarter defense to start. Let it bounce. We get them fours up. We have played 4D chess in this game and have turned this game upside down. It looked like Texas Tech was going to come out unstoppable. The script was favoring them, but then we flipped the script and started doing things that the CPU didn't expect and couldn't account for. Seastrunk has just been an unstoppable force. They just cannot guard him. Go underneath. Goodly. Teammate got in my way. Look at Seastrunk just flowing. And Bryce Petty has not even had a crazy passing game this game. He's not needed to. Got to be frustrating for Texas Tech. They were 3-0. Thought they could come in here and upset the number one team, and we've shut all it down. We shut it down. Man, just another touchdown. 273 rushing yards, school record set in a single game. That's twice. Caesar has taken it to the house off a buck sweep. That play's unstoppable. This game has gotten ugly for Texas Tech in a hurry. A screen. And Scott, I should have just let him catch that. I should have just let him catch that because he was going to get tackled for a big loss. Scott, the freshman, was all over that play. are they doing? Brewer's going to get sacked. Sean Oakman, his second. Nope. Again. 0 for 7 on third down. That and touchdown. We were all over that. And we whip and overcommit, and it's somehow a touchdown. Man, I'm pissed off. We had that diagnosed. And we win. Why wasn't anyone there? And how is that just an automatic touchdown? Bro, you missed by like an inch, and it's a touchdown. The margin of error is ridiculously small. They have done nothing this entire half. Man, that makes me so mad. They should have stayed stuck at 17, bro. How do we give up a screen pass to the house? Why are they showing highlights like this has been a close game? It hasn't. Texas Tech, just let the game in. What are you doing calling a timeout? What do you think you're going to accomplish? You're not going to win. Come to the game, we win 49-24. Defense could have kept them 17. Played the game where they lined up with two defensive linemen. The ball kind of recipe for disaster for playing a deep drunk. And my hand hurts now after slamming the ground in anger like that. Seastrunk had a career game. Offense played great as usual. Very slow, very methodical, led by we're a defensive team led by our rushing offense. Here with Texas Tech. So Michael Brewer was 28, 41, 316, 3 touchdowns, 2 sacks. Long as it was 59, it was that screen that we should have easily shut down. 57.1 QBR. 20 for 41. Caleb just 39 yards rushing. Amaro had 87 in a touchdown, 64 for Edwards, 41 for Grant. Williams had 88 in a touchdown, 14 for Davis in a touchdown. Petty was 13 for 20, 182, a touchdown, a pick, 65% completion percentage, was sacked 3 times, long was 44. I believe the Coleman, 147.9 QBR. Seastrunk had 278 and 5 touchdowns. 278 and 5 touchdowns. 26 for Linwood and a touchdown for him. Allen had 21. Seastrunk had 41 yards receiving. Coleman had 77 and a touchdown, 30 for Goodley, 24 for Rhodes. Defensively, Hager leading the team in tackles, a tackle for loss, 3 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks for Oakman. Tackle for loss for Webb. Okuwasu had tackle for loss. And a pass deflection for Keontae Griffin, who's had a great season so far as a freshman. So Bob Kohler, OC, is level 6. Landon Webb, Kyle Sanders committed to the team. School record 5 rushing touchdowns again. We got Kansas State. I have no idea how good they are. But we should still be the number 1 team. Still too early for conference standings. I mean, a conference game just started. And why do we get bumped? I don't understand that. Why are we bumped from number 1? Ohio State is number 1. They won 42-19 against Michigan State. Ole Miss is number 4. That's a new team that we don't usually see. The VTech 5. Go ahead and upgrade our offensive coordinator, though. Of course, Gabe Bateman is still doing a fantastic job. Wish we had some upgrades for him. But, offense is coming alive. It's the run game, not necessarily the pass. It's the run game. It's defense. We had people commit, so we're up to 3 now. We're in the lead for Sam Davis. Zach McDonald we're in the lead on. Leonard Floyd we don't want. Tim Sutton, we're going to offer you a scholarship. Matt Black, not Jack Black, but Matt Black. Let's see. Derek Mason locked us out. We can cool down for Tom Jacobs. He's over a 63 corner. He can be another potential, Keontae Griffin. Another one of our freshmen that we have that are super talented and are playing very good. Ball out for him. Again, we don't need any points for Paul. We're okay. We don't need as many points for Hargrave, who we're going to get, hopefully. Chris McCoy. You know, we're going to pursue Chris. Okay, so everyone else will just remove. Like Aaron will remove. Don't really care about a punter, not gonna lie. Damien don't care about. So I want people who have interest in us on our board. So any visits that we need to schedule or haven't scheduled yet, need to see that right now. Steve Burke, the linebacker, watch us play K-State. And Larry Hill. We're going to have two linebackers watching this game. Still too early to check top classes. And I got to see how good K-State is. Like, what's their schedule? I think it's going to be us and Ohio State for sure in the playoffs. For sure. We're favored to win. We bumped down to the third total defense, 6 rush defense, 4th against the pass, though. And K-State is awful at total defense. They are awful. They're 1-3, so they're not good. All right, man. So I'm playing a 1-3 Kansas at home. So just continue to do what we've been doing. You know, playing good defense, active D line, and Bryce Petty needs to chill out with turnovers. He's thrown an interception in every game of the season so far.
Number 25 sets a return.
These trucks is brought down and those are inaccurate stats. Of last season that the game reminds to show us every game of last year. Real annoying how it does that. Great throw, and it's incomplete.
Number 15, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
And we don't even get the pass off. So far, Bryce Petty 4 touchdown passes, 861 yards passing. And we are behind the 6 in a hurry against a very bad 1-3 Kansas State team. I was going to take off the Petty, and Petty is going to get the first. He can definitely run, and people forget that. Kansas State sure did. He can certainly run the ball. Gonna throw it, gonna get caught. B.J. Allen for 7. How did they take it away? Yeah, we're going to punt. They blitzed, and I got worried that they're going to send somebody down to stop that. Watch out for the run. Only 2 yards there. Deontay Burton. There's actually an NBA player named Deontay Burton who went to Iowa State, played for the Oklahoma City Thunder for a little bit. A screen, and it's a quick one, too. Only getting a 4. It's third down for K-State. They're going to go option on 3rd and 4. Interesting. That's so annoying how we were there twice. We whipped the first time. We get stiff-armed the second. We had 2 opportunities to stop that, and we did not. He's going to get what? How did he not get sacked? I hate that the AI CPU can do that. It'll just veer inside last second and avoid a sack. We cannot do that if I'm usering. I'm going to get sacked by the CPU 10 times out of 10. That's annoying. Five wide receivers and a fullback on 3rd and 1. Should have called a timeout. How was that not intercepted? You were right there, Hager.
That's a gain of 9 on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, apparently Kansas State thinks they can beat us. That's not how I want to throw that to, and it's caught. Goodly. I looked at R1, thought his icon was X, and it wasn't.
Gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing it wide open, Goodly again. Dang, caught it while being tackled. Gain of 9.
That makes it first and 10.
Thought we could get Goodley there and catch him asleep, but it was inaccurate.
That makes it second and 10.
And throw it! Coleman cannot come down with it. He was open for a split second.
Coleman, the intended receiver on the play. That brings us third and 10.
I thought that was an open pass. I didn't see the defender hiding right there.
That makes it fourth and
That's about to settle for a field goal. Glover, who doesn't hit field goals that often, how do you miss from 38? How is that a missed field goal? Bro, field goal kicking is way too hard in this game. It's impossible. How does he miss that? It's from 38 and a full bar.
That'll make it second and 4. Gaining 4 yards. First down. Sam's with the carry. That's good for a gain of 10 yards. That brings up second and 1.
Well, he moved.
False start, offense. Still second down.
We're there. How is that still a gain of 2? We were there. 3rd and 4. The screening tries to run away. And we swarm. I don't know who he thought he was. Stiff arm people left and right. He gets hit sticked. And rightfully so. The 3 and out. And they got a punt. Norwood back deep to return.
That'll make it second and 4. No gain on the play. That'll bring up third and 4.
Ha! We got the first. What is this defense that they're running? Goodland, great catch. 15-yard. Great throw from Petty, opposite side of the field. Saystruck falling forward, got 5.
That'll make it 3 and 5.
They can't guard anybody. And the timing was off. Goodley was going to be open. Yeah, we're obviously going for it if we missed a chip shot field goal earlier. Yeah, we had that wide open. They thought that was going to be a vertical. It was not. It was an out route that was completely wide open. The perfect audible. They thought they had that ready. They did not.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
Touchdown, Robbie Rhodes threw it right past the linebacker. And we finally score. I'm there. No game.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
He shouldn't be breaking that many tackles. He doesn't have the frame. Hager should be getting him on the ground the moment he touches him. Look at them trying to audible a block over there. Webb, you had that! Bro, Webb had that. And he ran right by him. Webb, get wide. Oh, we were all over that. Tyler Lockett going nowhere. Look at that, dog. How does he avoid? He's sacked right there. How does he veer last second away inside? That's stupid. I'm tired of that happening. Oh, and why is he fumbling? That's all he's doing. Why isn't he fumbling? He keeps doing that, veering over to the right and then cutting it back middle. He does that again, he's sacked. Do it again. Incomplete. Jay-Z and Howard in the pass breakup. Yep, throw it to nobody. 3rd and goal. For it. It's Chapman waiting on that, and they got to settle for 3. Great defense. And they do get the ball to start the second half, so we got a ball hog. Go up 14-10. Stop them when they get the ball to start the half and score again. That is the goal. Coleman. Making the return. Coleman. Oh. Penning! Caught! I thought Arwood was open and we missed him, but Penning rerouted and got open. Very below average passing stats for Penning so far. Wide open Penning again. He's like a shot. Wow, what a hit. Again, we do not want to get the ball back. They go no huddle anyway. We want to ball hog the football. Get off me.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Penning caught it. Pushed out at the 3. We're certainly not going to score right now. We're going to take our time. Come on, come on. Somebody. Thank you.
No gain. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Jack, 98 Weasel! 98 Weasel! Ready! 59 Philly!
Time out.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
I don't like how they're stacked right there, though. It doesn't matter. Take the lead for the first time all game with approximately 10 seconds left. And Glover, who missed an easy field goal, this game should be 17-10 right now. They better not catch this, because if they do, they can call a timeout. And Intercepted. Levels. Levels, levels, levels. He got in his elevator. How many of you know that Nick Jonas song, Levels? My mom hates that song. Levels, levels, levels.
Jackson back to return.
Bert, you got to intercept that. You got to, Bert.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Remember, if he tries to take off, you need to fumble. Bro, if I'm scrambling, I would fumble at some point. The CPU hasn't. Look at this! Finally! He tried to zigzag. Someone slowed him down. I think that was McGee. And he got sacked by Hager. Enough of that. The CPU is just cheesing that over and over and over again. Enough. They got a punt. Norwood. Bounce off the tackle, Norwood.
That is a loss of 2 yards. That brings up 2nd and 13.
Huntley caught. Got 8 of it back.
That'll make it 35.
Wonder who we play next after K-State. Allen. Easy pitch and catch. Wide open over the middle. Petty is not turning it over, and he's actually pretty good when he doesn't turn it over. Only 13 for 19, 169 through the air. Every pass was felt earned, but gonna take off. Petty! That's twice he's taken off, and they've forgotten about that. He can. You know, I did want to try that one-on-one, but I wasn't confident that I was going to get a nice user animation there. The CPU was going to override and step in front and intercept it, so. But if I won the gamble, that's a touchdown. It's caught. Seastrunk. That defender didn't get over in time. Great catch by Seastrunk. The block, Penning. Yes, sir. Penning gets the block to Petty. And Penning and Petty working together. And a Petty pin. Try to form a joke out of that. Almost did. You kind of can. Penning and Petting. Zoom. Touchdown, Seastrunk up the middle. Largest lead of the game so far. We're down 7-0, start the second quarter. Been on an 18-3 run. Or 21-3 run since. And now our defense gets a cutscene because we're playing better. How did he still not get tackled?
Maggie with the tackle at the 34-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Only 51 yards passing for. I took him out. I flipped him up in the air. Singleton. Sams loses 3. Flipped him right in the air. Vote. 3rd and 5. The screen. Hager or Blackshear was there. It's a loss of 5 more. K-State will punt again. Our defense is starting to clamp down, which I like. Norwood back deep to return. Norwood! Finally brought down. 25-yard return for Norwood. And K-State will probably go the quarter without scoring. Sandstrom. Eddie has not even had a crazy game. He's just done enough. That was not thrown to Penning at all. He just out of nowhere dove up and caught it. I was not throwing it to Penning. That wasn't even his route. And Penn State, who thought they had this figured out in the first quarter, defensively, they no longer do anymore. Penny will stiff arm into the end zone, touchdown. Watch this be a run. I'm all over it. Sexton going nowhere. You ain't sexting anybody. Only text people, don't sext. That's my philosophy. Unless with your wife, then it's okay. In timing, he only gets 3. Man, if you get the user tackling out in space one-on-one, you're pretty goated. Not gonna lie. If you can just figure that out and not miss, you are pretty goated. It's another screen. And we have it covered. We have it covered. And again, another punt for K-State. They are just going nowhere offensively all of a sudden. Norwood back deep to return. We'll let it bounce. He will let it bounce. Right there. From field position and chewing clock. K-State so far for 3 quarters has just been shut down, really. Daniel Sam scrambling is not working. C. Strunk navigating. Throw it away, Petty. It's first down. We got 3 more to go. No need to force it. Absolutely no need. This is the last play of the quarter. Thirdly, it's spinning. My own teammates gotten away. Not sure why they're even that far beyond the field. So get them 4s up. It's all Bears dominating the Wildcats. How is that an inaccurate throw? That's a wide open pass. Hey. Not sure how that was an incomplete throw. No clue. Bro, it is so annoying when you miss. I had that sniffed out. He's doing the thing again. Fumble. How is he not fumbled? He's taking way too many hits. Timeout. I didn't want to do that defense. Taking way too many hits. Tried it that time, it didn't work. Sean Oakman getting Sam to the ground. The Seafield keeps trying to do that. And it failed there. Okay, that's not going to work anymore. Oh, screen this way. We got him behind. He did not get there. 4th and 1. Get him! He should have been tackled. That's a backwards pass. A draw on 3rd and 4. Of course. Look at how many animations the game tried to script together so he converted that 3rd down. That's insane, game, and it's shameless. Ridiculous. The amount of animations the game tried to script Kansas State so they could convert that 1st down. That's wild. He didn't get there anyway. Chapman tracking him down. Turnover on down. Yeah, this defense is different than a year ago, and I'm loving it. Jay Bateman. That was an incredible hire that we just did. That was the best hire this program has ever seen. Jay Bateman, Patrick Bateman, the Batman, calling the defense. Amazing move. And we're going to chew this whole game away. What about half our team is missing in that huddle? Eric Penning, just catch it and turn up. Why do they always go backwards when they don't have to for no reason? Yeah, they weren't expecting a run. We run right up the middle. So we're going to advance to, I believe, 4-0 on the season. Doc Linwood in the game now. And K-State will fall to 1-4. Been a down year for them. They thought they had us figured out in the first quarter, but they did not. And again, if that means that since we have a better defense this year, we're going to score less or have less points, I'm all for it. I'd rather be a defensive-led team who can stop people consistently than scoring 1,000 points but can't stop anyone in return. That is much as my preferred trade-off. We're going to go ahead and score him right here, though, so we can, touchdown. They thought we were running it. That's so cute of them. We're going to score a touchdown to Gus Penny. Again, we're a defensive team this year. We're going to average less points. We're still going to put up over 30, which is still pretty good. That's going to be game. 35-10 is your final defensive masterclass. Kansas State did nothing on offense. We shut down their no-huddle offense. Seastruck had 192 touchdowns. Rest of the team had 3. Player of the game is Bryce Petty, 211, 52 yards, and 3 total touchdowns. So again, defense looked very good. We're definitely playoff ready for sure. If we play like this, if our offense just steps it up just a notch, right, and our defense stays the same, we're literally a playoff. We're a championship team, really. Forget playoff. We're a championship team. Petty was 18-47. No interceptions. Was sacked one time. 156.7 QBR. 211 to the air. 2 touchdowns. No picks. 66% completion percentage. Seastruck got 172 touchdowns. Penny had 52 in a touchdown. Lillard had 12. Penny had 89 in a touchdown. Goodley had 75. 14 for Allen. Seastruck 22. Rhodes had 11 in a touchdown. Defensively, Hager consistently leads the team in tackles. He had 9 of them, tackles for loss and a sack. Chapman had 2 tackles for loss and half a sack. 1.5 sacks for Sean Oakman, 2 tackles for loss for him, 1 for Griffin, 1 for Singleton, and a second for Patrick Levels before halftime. And of course, K-State just 15 for 20, 96.9 QBR, 76 yards passing for Sam's. We picked him off. 75% completion percentage. We sacked him 3 times. Longest was 14. Rushing, they didn't do anything there either. 45 yards for Sam, just 60 for Robinson. Leverett had 21, and Campbell, the wide receiver, had a touchdown. Receiving, Robinson at 30, 15 for Klein. Lockett at 8. The rest, and we just shut down everybody. So Jay Bateman, the Batman, is level 6. Any recruits from that game? No. Nobody committed. We got OSU, who we did beat last year. I don't remember the score. How do we keep falling in the rankings when we're undefeated, game? Please make that make sense. But that means it's competitive, though, which I like. It's competitive. There are other teams, so I guess we need to step it up. Who is ready to visit? Well, let me just look at this for a second. We need to get this 5-star running back at all costs. We need to get Tim Sutton. We're good off Matt. Oh, is my thing too big? Can't even see their name. Actually, what if I just hold on? Let me move over here. Okay, now we're over here. Matt Black, Roy Roberson. Let's see, Peter Wise. I'm gonna go through and see if we're spending points wisely. Yeah, so we're in the lead for a lot of players, but don't really care about Pat Strong all that much. Not gonna lie. Lance, we can kind of chill out with him. He's gonna commit. Put some more towards Paul Cohen. Oh, Derek Hargrave, the 6'4", 213 quarterback. He would be a outstanding get for sure. Just because of his size and his position. Overall, 46 tackle. That's a bust. Not gonna lie, that is a bust. That is an official bust. We'll pursue this linebacker as well. Overall, 71. Simon Johnson. We can't allocate points to him. So we need to visit. Who needed to visit? Let's see. You do. Who are you? Nobody we want. Watch us play OSU. We only have, it looks like 3 home games remaining. And we're on the road for the rest of them. Matt Black, watch us play OSU. And I scored there so we can, make it seem like it was more of a blowout than it actually was. We did it for the recruit style points. So we had upgrades to get for our head coach. It's real exciting. Flush or get that instant commit ability. We'll get that. And Jay Bateman, what do you got? However, this one in their zone coverage. We'll get that one too. Yeah, so our defense will be even better. We're playing great defense too. This is the best defense we've ever been. And it's what I've always wanted last year, especially off that atrocious defensive performance in the championship game against Georgia a year ago. Just atrocious. 63-42. That's ridiculous. And so, under the conference standings, where are we? We should be first. We are. Texas Tech is 5-1, who we already beat, and we should have beaten 49-17, but we did. We beat it 49-24. Kansas, we haven't played yet, is third. Texas, who we haven't played yet either, is fourth. After that, it's really just a huge, steep, huge drop-off. Heisman watch, let's say Strunk should still be in first. Nope, he got bumped. He got 172 touchdowns last game. Brett Hundley bumped him. He's not deserving, though. I think Strunk will win it for a second straight year in a row. The polls. Ohio State is number 1. They got Rutgers. Ole Miss is undefeated. They got Arkansas. We're number 3. Virginia Tech 4. So right now, the playoffs started right now today. It'd be Ohio State versus VTech. Us versus Ole Miss. Us versus Ole Miss. That's a good matchup. That is a very good matchup. Bama outside looking in. Nebraska outside looking in. So we're kind of like the midway point through the season. 5-0 playing OSU. This should be another easy one for us. We have 3 prospects visiting. They get only 20 points a game. We're 4th. We get 40. 16. Well, they're pretty bad in terms of offense. Rush offense, we're 12. Pass offense, 48. Total defense, we are first. We're 6th against the run, and we're 2nd against the pass. Again, highest defensive numbers we've ever achieved under Art Riles. So it's a rainy game here in Waco, Texas. I didn't even see the recruiting goals. But OSU is not having a good season. In 2014, in real life, they did have a good season. They had Tyreek Hill. They beat Oklahoma in the Bedlam at OU. Tyreek Hill had a punt return for that game, I think, to win it. But, they're not having a good season. They're only 2-3. And so they're going to kick. We're going to get the ball first to start. OSU is not going to go no huddle. It'll be the first team we ever encounter that won't go no huddle. Because every team we've played this year has gone no huddle. From Washington to Oregon to Notre Dame to Texas Tech to Kansas State. NC's kind of having a phenomenal game. They're going to leave Penning wide open. You shouldn't do that. since it's in the rain, we're going to go ahead and do this on catching and the run. So we don't fumble and we don't drop passes. Gonna throw it away. We had R1 open. Bryce Petty 1,088 yards passing with 6 touchdowns. Not, I mean, that's okay, I guess. OSU only has one player on their defense that's a star. Everyone else is just average. Penning again, wide open. He's an issue out in pass coverage. He had a great game. He had 89 in the touchdown last week against Kansas State. But we got some competition for the number 1 spot. Ohio State and Ole Miss are also undefeated. Just not on to it for too long.
That'll make it 2nd and long.
We're going to scramble, throw it last second. That's I wanted Petty's feet to be set, and they weren't. And so the theme of just struggling on opening possessions on the first drive of a game continues, and it's been annoying. Goodley is short. We're going for it. It's 4th and 5. Very manageable. We are not punching. Wide open Penning. And going for it pays off. He's unguardable out there. And it's almost picked off. That linebacker was sitting right there like an annoying little... To throw it to Allen, who just got trucked. Still caught it, though. I think Ohio State is gonna make the playoffs. I think they will. I don't know about Ole Miss, but how do they cover everything? But I believe Ohio State is going to make the playoffs. We're going to throw it. It's going to get caught to Robbie Rhodes. I mean, we had Square open, just didn't see him. And we get sacked again. They are in a simple, like, 2-men under defense. That's not the right read, and it's a touchdown. B.J. Allen, that was not the right read at all. There's the intro. Well, actually, no, that's not the intro, but how was this caught? I threw it right at the linebacker. And last second, who is this, Allen? Yeah, Allen just steps in front and saves the day. Yeah, the ball is in his hands, not the linebacker. And I don't know if that's a touchdown. It's caught. I mean, that's short, but we're going to go ahead and kick the PAT. And yeah, they're not going to take a look at it, so I'm not going to question it. I am not going to question it. And Allen is hurt, strained bicep, so he makes a spectacular play, a spectacular catch. But the linebacker was bigger than him by, like, I think 80 or 90 pounds. And he got a strained bicep for making that outstanding, risky catch for a touchdown. That really was not a touchdown. We'll keep him in the game, though. OSU is not going to go no huddle. Oakman is there. Cody Peterson gets nothing. Of course, Clint Chelf, I guess, is gone. So the new quarterback is Cody Peterson. Sefton Chapman. Mike Chapman, and it's a pick six. Phenomenal start to the game, offensively and defensively. Mike Chapman, we had like 6 pick sixes a season ago. That's our first one of the year. The new starter, Mike Chapman, who was not a starter last year and was not a starter in the off-season depth chart, became a starter, and it's paying dividends for this newly improved Jay Bateman Baylor defense after going down 14-0 in the blink of an eye. Oh, it's not a run. I thought it was. Blake Jarwin is going to make the catch. Is that the same Blake Jarwin for the Dallas Cowboys, or is that a different Jarwin? OSU, of course, not going no huddle. They're the first team to not do that. And how did he get wide open? Juwan Seals for 50. That's a rare busted coverage that the game just exploited. This is not a shotgun pass, is it? Yeah, it is. And that's the deep ball. We gave up the deep ball, which we've not really done all year that much because we're number 2 in pass defense. That's the risk when you have a corner, at least one of them, in a very short, small zone, very susceptible to getting beat deep, and that's what happened. It's annoying. Ole Miss, though, wins against Arkansas. So they're, probably a playoff team, and Corey Coleman. Corey! "48-yard return for Corey Coleman. Still no special teams touchdown by this team. Wide open, Penning. Season got strung up. Gain of 23. Up the middle, Seastrunk bouncing off defenders to the one. He has not been stopped at all this year. He's ran on literally everyone. Everyone. Touchdown, and he ran him over. Virginia Tech, though, is trailing at the moment to North Carolina. So we're going to play smarter. I'm ready for a run. Oh, it's not going to be one. Howard, intercept that, bro. You got to. You have so many deflections. Howard was unstoppable last season. Watch for the draw. Are they going to snap and play? They are. They're not going to get there. They're going to be short. Hager there on the tackle. Again, that's not that low key was not a touchdown, but we'll take it. OSU goes 3 and out though. Ohio State is losing at home to Rutgers.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
Eddie only gets 4. He was a lot more active running the ball last week against K-State. People forget that he can definitely run the ball. And we got sacked last time we called this play, so we're just going to call it again, hope for a different result if there is one. And wow, who could have seen that coming? We had Penning open. Had no time to get it to him.
That'll make it 2nd and 1.
Go up the field! Bro, circle! Robbie Rhodes, if you streaked, nobody was there. DJ Allen playing some running back there, got 7 yards. Stay strong. Take the S to choose.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Man left, man left. Four down. Line 42, line 42. Here we go.
Ready. Ready. We are just moving down the field on OSU. Spin move, C struck, filthy. Filthy. And we haven't scored 28 and a half that often this season. We've usually been stuck at 14. Because OSU is just that bad this year. I think we allowed like over 30 points to them a year ago, so definitely doing better. That's and DeJuan Seals got 64 yards. He's been their only source of offense. Yeah, that wasn't thrown to anybody. It was all covered.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Are they going to run the ball? They threw it away and took it away. 3rd and 10. Nobody was open.
Let's go, D.
He's going to get sacked. Sean Oakman baptizing Cody Peterson in the name of the Son, Father, and Holy Spirit. 3 and out for the Cowboys. Thanks, Rock. I'm just gonna run out the first half. Wolves hopefully go up 35-7. They did get the ball in the second half though, but they've not done anything on offense outside of that long pass play that we gave up.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
We do need to hurry up though. We're running out of time.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Easy, easy, easy. Lock in.
Alan, why did you do that?
Jack, Jack, Jack. 98 Weasel. 98
Don't stop me, OSU. I don't like. I don't. Why are they lined up like that? They're annoying.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
Hands off. That was a dangerous throw. I wasn't expecting that safety to be there for that corner.
Was the intended receiver on the way. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Check three, check three, check three.
Come on, Allen. They try to rip it out too. They're salty. Go on the ball. We got 2 timeouts. Allen again caught on the ball. On the ball. We got 2 timeouts on the ball. Oh, man, timeout. We threw it right over that defender's head. That was a dangerous throw from Petty that we zipped in. And it's caught. Right over his head. That's like twice we've thrown a pass that should have been picked.
Stewart back to return.
That man is there all over the screen. Josh Stewart runs over Bryce Hager.
Call it a gain of 23 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
How do we miss that?
Gain of 14 yards. 1st down.
You know, they've not run the ball once.
Rowan with the catch. That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
I'm here with Webb. Lost the one on the screen.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
Oh, sure. Desmond Rowland didn't get enough. They're going to attempt a field goal. It's pretty long, and it's in the rain, so this is probably a miss. And it is somehow good because the CPU makes everything. But that will bounce. Zane Strunk's going to take it to the house. I would prefer him not to. We can burn more clock. Nebraska beats Michigan.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6.
We're milk the clock. Linwood got stuck behind the blocker, still got the first. These two will get about 7.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
After this, if we score, we'll sub out the offensive starters on offense. How many yards does C-Strunk have? 143. Yeah, he's ran for over 100 every game. There's no reason why he shouldn't be in first for the Heisman. None. Oh, Rhodes! Robbie! I was about to say that was a touchdown. Pretty sure the game didn't react like it was though. No review either. We are massacring OSU right now. I think we played Kansas right after this. First. I was there with Hager. Griffin recovered! Another turnover! Keontae Griffin on the fumble recovery. I whipped with Hager. Singleton and Howard combined in the effort to force it out, and Griffin was in the area. To force it out. The defense is on one. Things just go from bad to worse for OSU. So now in come the second team. First team has done their job. Doc Linwood getting shifty. I'm telling you, man, when we play like this, there's nobody beating us. Nobody. And again, our defense, I thought, we lost experience in the secondary. That's like one of the most important parts on the defense is, the secondary. Look at Russell taking off. Russell. He's faster than Petty. Linwood is stood up. Get them fours up. It's all Bears. Yeah, I don't think we're losing a single game this year. $49-10, man. That's crazy. From the Pokes. Certainly, we've won over the recruits with this performance on defense. I didn't even check the recruiting goals, but certainly this had to be convincing enough, at least. I knew he was going there.
makes it 2nd and 2.
Check three.
I couldn't react at all with Webb.
Makes the catch. Gain of 4 yards. First down.
Set. Green 19.
OSU has not handed the ball off once this game.
Stewart makes the catch. Gain of 11 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Ready. Wide 80.
It's almost intercepted. It was dropped. I don't know how those need an open throw. Again, there's too many of you guys for that to get through there. No excuse for that.
Here we go.
That was great coverage all around. It's green. No way I didn't get there with Okuachu. There's no way.
Let's go.
Are you just wide open?
That's good for a gain of 15 yards. First down.
Let's go.
What is this from Hager? No gain on the screen.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Check three. Ready. Green 9.
Wow, what a hit from Scott.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
And we leave. He even came back to the football and everything.
Gain of 7 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Now the side to win the ball. Very perplexing. Very perplexing. Bro, that's literally, they've called that play so many times. I know, they're Yeah, Hager was there and he knocked it out. 4th and 10. What do they do?
Number 81, the intended receiver on the play. 4th down.
Maybe we'll go for it. He's not even going to get it off. It's a turnover on down. First sack of the game. Well, second one. Who was that? Sam Okuwachu. Oh, it's Sean Oakman. Defense is different. They're not the same as they were a year ago. We should win over a lot of recruits with this game. A lot. Ohio State wins comfortably after trailing 10-3 to Rutgers. They're going to stay in front. Maybe we, jump Ole Miss because we won in a more dominant fashion. And we look so good as a team, as a unit. We're playoff ready. We're in playoff form right now. Right now, we're in playoff form. Even though we got tackled for a loss there after saying we were in playoff form, we're still in playoff form. OSU still has their starters, and we don't. Ellen! Wow, that was a lot of chaoticness that happened there.
That makes it 1st and 10. That makes it 2nd and 6. Call it a loss of 3 yards on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Who's going to kick a field goal? Can't believe we missed from 38 last week to K-State. That's inexcusable. Kick is up, Glover. Got it. Man, I was about to say, if he returned that, he doesn't. And we're going to win by 42 at home to OSU. He spent 165, 3 touchdowns, 332 for the rest of the team, 3 touchdowns for the rest of the team, as well as 1 on defense by Mike Jackman. Again, outside of that bust and coverage that we gave up to Jawan Seals, the safety spent 161, 3 touchdowns, player of the game. everyone played phenomenal. You know, Keontae Griffin with the fumble recovery, interception pick 6 from Chapman, Davian Howard, the D-line, the linebackers. We're all playing as one unit. Cody Peterson, 22 for 28, 147.4 QBR, 214 through the air. Just one touchdown, one interception, 70% completion percentage. We only sacked him twice. Longest was 50. Peterson, negative 14, negative 1 for Samples, and just 4 for Rowland. Receiving, Rowland had 12, 52 for Jarwin, 52 for Stewart, a touchdown. Juwan Seals had 72, 21 for Shepard. Whereas Bryce Petty, 20 for 26, 222 touchdowns. No interceptions. He should have had 2. 133.3 QBR. Longest is 26. He was sacked 3 times, though. Let's say 3 touchdowns, 161, 51 for Glenwood and a touchdown, 15 for Russell. Allen had 93 and a touchdown. Penning had 73. Goodley had 31 and a touchdown, 42 for Rhodes. Anthony Webb, 5 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and a pick 6 for Chapman. Tackle for loss for Hager. Tackle for loss for Scott. 2 tackles for loss for Oakman and a sack. Sack for Okuwachi, a tackle for loss. We get commit. Zach McDonald, our receiver, committed. Tim Sutton, QB, committed. Robert Harris, committed. Larry and Paul, both committed. We got Iowa State next. Iowa State will be the final game of the video. We should be favored. Meet our new recruits. Oh yeah, we're way in the lead on black. So we go all the way to the bottom. For our new recruits, Zach McDonald, the 5-star athlete, joined. Tim Sutton, QB, signed. Robert Harris, the 6'5" Boston linebacker, signed. Paul Cohen, the linebacker, signed. Larry Hill, signed. Brandon Webb was from the previous video. Let's see. Don't need you on the board. Pursue for what? No. For pursue for McCoy. Jeremy Nichols, he's just awful. Offer Simon Johnson a scholarship. I'll start pursuing him now that we have the points too. That's everybody. I think that is everybody. So we'll look at. Actually, no, we'll save Iowa State for our next video. So if you enjoyed it, Baylor Dynasty episode 2, leave a like, comment, subscribe.